Have you ever started a Minecraft world and thought, what what should I do? Well, if you have, this video is for you. I'm going to be showing you guys the 20 simple and easy steps I take when starting up a brand new Minecraft world. So, the first step is to create the world. When creating a Minecraft world, make sure the cheats are off and who uses the bonus chest? Come on, no one needs any of that. Name it a cool name, and once you have that epic name for your world, just go ahead and create the world. Once you load into your brand new Minecraft world, you want to find a tree and chop it down. You're going to get one whole tree to start. Once you've chopped down your tree, you want to make a crafting table and a wooden pickaxe. This requires 12 planks. You can save the rest of the wood for later. We'll make sticks, crafting table, and our pickaxe. Once you have made your pickaxe, take your crafting table, and you can either dig down into a little hole or look around for a little cave. I see one just over there. Now what you're going to want to do is mine yourself 3 pieces of stone, make a stone pickaxe, and get rid of that wooden one. Now mine 22 more pieces of stone. Once you have your 22 pieces of stone, you can make yourself a full set of stone tools. This requires 4 more sticks, and there we go. Now you can make a sword if you'd like. I don't tend to use swords, but if you are one who uses swords, go ahead and make yourself a sword as well. You're also going to want to create yourself 2 furnaces, as these will come in handy very shortly. The next thing you're going to want to do is go out and explore for animals or a village. A village is always the best, giving you early access to iron and a lot of food. If you do not have a village nearby, you want to go out and you want to find 3 sheep, as we see over there. You're going to take those sheep, make a bed, and then go out and kill as many sheep, cow, or pig as possible, as they give multiple food per drop, opposed to chicken just dropping 1 piece. It's always good, on your way to the village, to also collect cows, as we will be needing the leather later on in the video. Once you're at the village, place your crafting table down and make a wooden hoe. You can use this hoe to go and collect all of the hay bales that are around the village. Hoes break them faster than punching. If you come across an iron golem like we have here, get yourself 3 wooden planks and punch him. Run away to a flat area and build up 3 blocks. Use your axe to harvest Mr. Iron Golem for his iron. Once you've acquired your iron, you can turn this iron into a beautiful iron pickaxe, which we will use to go mining shortly. If you have any spare, as we got an extra one, it would do you well to create a shield to protect yourselves from any mobs trying to get you down in the mines. While you're exploring the village, grab yourself a bed. This will help you skip the nights with all the monsters and also set your spawn so if you die, you won't spawn so far away. Once you've gotten all the hay bales from the village, take the hay bales and convert them to wheat, crafting yourself a lot of early game food. This will be very helpful if you don't have an animal farm set up. Also, be sure to grab some torches along the way. These will be very helpful when caving down in deep. While exploring around your village, keep an eye out for any hills nearby that have exposed coal. This is going to come in handy to be able to cook any food that you might have gotten if you didn't have a village, and it will help to cook iron and to make torches a little bit later on. Once you've done all you can in your village getting food and torches, take the coordinates of this village, as it will be helpful in the future to get some overpowered villager trades. As the sun is now setting, we're going to go to the side of a mountain and dig ourselves in to our home. The first few nights is always great to have a hill base, because we're protected inside of the stone and none of the mobs can come get us while we're out mining. So dig yourself in a little bit of a hole. It doesn't have to be anything pretty, but just a nice little home to keep you safe. For now, block off the door using cobblestone. We want to save as much of that wood as possible, and then use that wood to then craft more torches. Now we're going to start mining down. You either want to find a big cave or get down to Y minus 50. It's always good to bring your crafting table along and ensure you have extra sticks and stone to make another stone pickaxe, as we want to save our iron pickaxe for anything we find valuable. Once you've found a nice little cave, look around for coal and iron. Mine as much of it as you find in your little cave. For coal, you want ideally 32 pieces, and for iron, just look until you can't find any more, and then we'll return up to the top of our base. Once you've come out of your mine, place down the furnaces that you made earlier and split the coal in half. Cook up your food with one, and any iron that you found, cook up in the other one. At this point, it should be close to daytime, so we're going to go out and chop down some trees. Now, if you don't have any trees near you, and you're near your village, just feel free to take the bits off the ends of their houses. You want to get yourself about a half a stack of logs. This will get you set while you're down in the mines, in case you need to craft anything. Once you've gathered about 32 pieces of logs, you want to go back into your mine. We're going to go mining for between 30 and 60 minutes. This will get us enough iron, and hopefully we'll get some diamonds to continue with the next part. When you've found yourself some diamonds, you're going to want to set up a little bit of a base camp down here to get a few things smelted. Again, oh, sorry, Mr. Bat. The easiest way to do this is, again, just to dig a little 2x2 hole inside of a hill, getting yourself a little bit of protection from the outside, just so nothing can really come in and get you. Once you're back up at your base after your nice long mining session, collect everything and pack it up, as we're going to be moving out of our little hidey hole. Now we're going to go exploring for a base. This is the best part of the early game Minecraft experience, is looking for a base. As you're running out in the wild, keep your eyes open for sugarcane, cows, and lava pools. Make sure you have your bed in your hotbar for when it turns nighttime so you can quickly and easily sleep. Also, make sure to grab a bunch of wood, and I mean a bunch of it, as this is the easiest thing we can get in early game Minecraft, so we're going to be using it to build our base. Once you've found a lava pool exploring out in the wild, drop your water right on top of it. This will turn it to obsidian. Grab your newly found diamond pickaxe and start mining it away. We're going to be needing 4 pieces. While you're out exploring, if you happen to come across another village or your first village, do what we did in the first beginning part of the video. Grab the hoe, which you hopefully still have, and get yourself all of the hay bales, the iron golem, and make sure to loot through the houses, as they contain food, and some of them can contain some other goodies as well. Once you've found a nice little area that you would like to build your house at, clear out some of the rubbish, that being all of the grass on the ground and any flowers that are in the way. You just want it to be a nice field of grass blocks. No grass, no tall grass, no flowers. This gives you an easier area to build with, so you don't have to clear it out while you're building. Also, ensure that you are planning on building your starter base near an area of water, as we are going to plant all the sugarcane that we have here. We need a total of 138 pieces. So, once all of this fully grows, we should have enough. Now, next to your bed, set up a little base camp. This is going to include your furnaces, your chests, and your crafting tables. This is just to give you a little area to store some items and be able to craft and cook while you are building your base. Set any non-base materials inside of the chest. Now you should have plenty of stone and wood to create your house. Now there's no real perfect way to build your house. Just build it however you want to build it. I'm going to build a basic one, but if you're in your actual world, you can build it however big you want it to be. Once you've finished your nice little home, make sure to start smelting up all that raw beef you got from the cows and continue looking for leather. Remember, we need 46 pieces of leather and 138 pieces of sugarcane. So let's go grab all of that. While we wait for our sugarcane to grow, we want to head down into the mines and find some lapis, as this is going to be useful for what we are doing next. So, start a little mine out the back of your base and start digging down. Now, lapis can spawn anywhere from Y68, where we are right now, to Y minus 50. So just start mining down, and I'd say your best bet would be to get around Y equals 15 and start mining. Once all of the sugar cane is grown, craft it all into paper. Like I said, you're going to need about 138 pieces, which is about this. Now, using all of this paper and the leather we have got, turn it all into books. The end result should be hopefully 46 books exactly. Look at that. That could not have been better. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to make our enchantment table. So, using the 2 diamonds that we saved and 4 obsidian that we collected, we're going to craft our enchantment table and place it outside. This is going to be our enchantment area where we enchant our tools and armor. Now, if you got more diamonds, I'd recommend using that to make armor and tools, but if not, then iron tools will be just fine. Grab your lapis and grab all of your wood. We're going to turn all of this wood into planks, and we're going to make 15 bookshelves. And we will place them 1 block away from our enchantment table. Make sure they're a block away or they will not work correctly. Boom. There it is. Now, we can use this to enchant our tools. As you can see, we have full enchants. Now, level 30 would be preferable, but of course, not everyone has level 30 straight away. So getting some mid-level enchants is always okay. Alright guys, that is looking nice. There's some pretty basic enchants, but they're still pretty good for being this far in the game, only playing for around about an hour and a half. That is really good. And that is it for this video, guys. This has been 20 steps on how to start a Minecraft world easily and efficiently. I will note the different steps in the top left or right hand corner of the video because I failed to mention them when I explained what we were doing, so you can see what the steps are, and I will also list them in the description down below and chapter them for you guys. So wherever you are in your world, you can follow along. I hope this has been useful to you all, and from this point forward in the game, you can just continue expanding out in your world, building farms, building a proper base, getting villager trades, getting all kinds of good stuff set up. So I do hope that you all have enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing. We are pushing to our goal of 10,000 subscribers, and we are very close. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.